So let's begin the process by removing this front trim piece here, this front cover. It has several plastic clips here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe 2 up here in the front. And so I'll take this off to start the process. This doesn't necessarily need to come off, but I'm just doing it just to give myself some extra space. The next thing that needs to happen is to remove this fuse block. We're going to start that by removing this battery cable connection here, 13mm nut. This connection is hot to the battery, so I'm going to wrap it. I'm going to wrap them, there's 2 of them, in rags and then move them off to the side. The next step is to loosen the tabs that are on here. Next step to remove this fuse block is to loosen and remove these 10mm bolts. There are several sets of locking tabs on this fuse block that anchor it into its mounting point in the engine compartment. The actual fuse block breaks into 2 separate pieces. You can see there's a dividing line right here. This tab here, there's one on this side. There's on the back and over here. If you loosen these tabs, it separates this half of the fuse block from the lower component of the fuse block. If you loosen these tabs here, there's one here, there's one here, and on the back side, they actually release the entire fuse block from its mounting point. I've seen videos of mechanics that simply loosen the lower mounting points and pull the whole fuse block as one piece and pull it over to the side and get enough room to work. However, that was difficult for me to do, or it seems difficult to do, because there are, as you'll see, there are wiring harnesses beneath here that need to be removed from its mounting base. So I'm going to go ahead and separate the top half of the fuse block from the bottom half, and then pull the whole bottom half of the fuse block out of the car, and to give me complete access to the bottom mounting plate. So here I'm about to remove the bottom half of the fuse block from its mounting point. Again, there are tabs here, front of the car, on this side, on the right side, one in the back. The one in the back is the trickiest. Pull these up, out of the way. Remove that, put it over there. So to make it easier on me, I just Velcro strapped this wiring harness up to the fender, and now I'm going to move on down to these 2 other wiring harness connectors that need to be separated and removed so that this mounting plate can come out. This wiring connector here and this wiring connector here. All you need is a small screwdriver to put in there. You got this one here, that's removed now, and I'm just going to tuck this large fuse block or wiring harness in front of the mounting plate. Okay. So this is a shot of the mounting plate. The engine mount was just below this. This needs to come off. There is a 10mm nut here, or 10mm bolt here, and one is here well too. That removes the 3rd retaining bolt. You pull this plate up and out of the way. Next, remove these 2 15mm bolts that hold the torque strut in place. Let's go ahead and install the new torque strut or engine mount. Looking at it and comparing it to the old strut mount, it does not have a top and a bottom, so it can go in either this way or this way. Let's go ahead and tighten the torque strut mounting bolts. Let's reinstall the mounting plate. Remember, needs to slide over these two studs here, a stud here and a stud here. These 2 points need to slide over those studs. Let's go ahead and reconnect wiring harnesses. Next, let's install the fuse block mounting box, for lack of a better term. Again, the back one is the trickiest one to get in the right location. There we go, that's that one's done. There we go. Those are in place. This fuse block in place. Let's reinstall the actual main fuse panel. Tighten these two bolts here. Next, we'll reconnect the battery cables. Reinstall the fuse block. I searched for this part through Rock Auto using the description torque strut, which is what I found it under, but I also see they have it labeled as engine transmission mount, and here is the part number EM3141.